To evade the enemy's search, the man lay in ambush on a tree without eating or drinking for 3 days. When the enemies passed by, one of them stopped to relieve himself and came under the tree. The man, hiding in the tree, accidentally dropped some water onto the enemy's helmet and was discovered. He jumped down from the tree and engaged in a fight with the enemy. Although he managed to defeat the enemy, the commotion alerted other soldiers. Faced with hundreds of pursuers, the man had no choice but to run. But the sheer number of enemies eventually overpowered him and he was knocked down. To avoid capture, he endured the pain and stood up again. With no other option, he fled to the national border, hoping to use the river to buy himself some time. Fortunately, the enemies dared not cross the border. The man fainted in another country and was found by patrolling soldiers. A female officer ordered them to take the injured man back to the camp. Her only intention was to verify the identity of the illegal immigrant. However, the nurse brought bad news. All the doctors capable of performing surgery had been sent to the front line, so the female officer had no choice but to operate on the man herself. Although her intention was to save his life, she forgot to administer anesthesia due to her inexperience. The bullet was still successfully removed. But soon the higher-ups found out about this and the female officer was severely reprimanded. They believed it was inappropriate to save someone with an unclear identity. They decided to interrogate the man. The officer came to the ward to check on the situation. Seeing that the man was still unconscious, he had to wait for him to wake up before proceeding with the interrogation. Little did he know that the man had been pretending to be unconscious all along, because he had to stay alert. The man's unit was under enemy attack. The captain had asked him to request reinforcements from the headquarters within 4 days. If he failed to complete the mission on time, all the soldiers would perish in battle. The man left the ward, and when the soldiers were not paying attention, he borrowed one of their horses. After several days and nights of riding, he finally arrived at the main base. After reporting the situation to the commanding officer, he immediately rushed back to his unit. He managed to return to the troops just in time, but what he found was a scene of cold, lifeless bodies. During the days he had been away, his unit had been betrayed and surrounded by the enemy. In the end, all his comrades were killed, except for the boy who had feigned death. After experiencing all this, the man was more determined than ever to seek revenge. He decided to go to the city to carry out his vengeance.